Hi guys, we're going to be talking about hotkeys during a presentation. I don't have an outline for this video here because I'm going to be in presentation mode the whole time. So just get some sort of scratch paper out to just make a note of it. Just get out a piece of paper that you're not using. Um, it's just a few hotkeys. I don't suggest that you guys take out a new sheet of paper, just an old sheet of paper, but we're going to get started and just take some notes on what hotkeys I'm going to be talking about during this presentation. So when I'm talking about hotkeys during a presentation, that means we're going to be going on presentation mode the whole time. So these are the hotkeys that I will be showing you guys. So the first one is going to be Control P, and what that does is it enables pen mode. So if you see here my mouse, it looks like a red dot over, and when I click on it, it allows me to use the presentation screen like kind of like a pen. So that's what Control P does. It enables us to use the pen, and this is very useful when you guys are talking about lectures or going over notes. But yeah, so I can flip through different slides and make some outlines, and then it'll still all be there, all the pen marks that I made. And when I press E, that erases all the marks in the slide that I made. So that's what E does, is erase all. So just the letter E. There's no Control or Control Shift or Alt, just the letter E. Erase all. And I'm still in this pen mode, and let's say if I want to disable the pen mode, I'm just going to press the Escape button. And there we go. The pen is now gone, and I just still have my mouse. And so let's say if I didn't have, if I couldn't find the pointer here, my mouse pointer. So I'm just going to go back to presentation mode. And you see the mouse is gone, and if you want to find the pointer, just press Control A. And there we go, it pops up. And Control H is hiding the pen pointer, so kind of like the mouse. And there's also, when you're doing presentation mode, you can also press on the numbers on the keypad. Literally press on a number. So I'm going to do 2, and then I'm going to press Enter. What I just did there was I clicked on a number based on the corresponding numbers from the slides that I made. So my PowerPoint goes up to slide 14. So let's see here. I'm going to press 14 and then press Enter. All right, so there we go. So that is what slide 14 is. It's my blackout slide. So that's something very useful when you're going to be using presentation mode. During worship, I know you guys have the option to select through the slides that you guys would be seeing. And I know you guys sometimes use the arrow keys to shift and change around, but if you are progressing from one slide to jumping to another slide, like by 1, 2, 3 slides, then I would type in the number instead, typing 11 and then Enter, and then 8, Enter. So that's very useful in presentation mode. Is if I want to go to a specific slide, I would hit on the number rather than flipping through with the arrow key. So just try getting used to that. And I know you guys have kind of like a selection of slides during presentation mode when you guys have that kind of display options, but try playing around with that, hitting some numbers, knowing which slide is which, and knowing which number corresponds to which key, which slide. And also and you guys know when I was in pen mode, I pressed Control P and I made the pen marks. I pressed E, just the letter E, to erase all. And I'm going to show you guys some other hotkeys that's just only letters. If I press on the letter B, what that does is it's blackout. So B is blackout. And I press B again to get my slide back. And I can press W, and that'll give me whiteout. And W again to go back to my slides. And then I don't think you guys need to know this, but another hotkey that's useful is N, next slide, and then P, previous slide. So those are also useful hotkeys, like E, erase all for the pen marks, is B, and W, and N, and P. Alright, so that's the presentation mode hotkeys. And the last hotkey that I want to show you guys is changing your computer display with a projector. For my computer, it's Windows 10, and sometimes when I'm connecting a HDMI cable or some sort of displaying cable that allows me to project it on the projector, you guys will see somewhere down here on the bottom left, I don't know if you guys have it on your computers, but mine has the window button. That window button should look similar to this button on your keyboard somewhere. But I have a window button. I'm going to hold that, and I'm going to press P. So Windows P, that's the hotkey. Okay, there we go. So Windows P, so project to a connected screen. This is very useful when you guys are connecting your cables with a projector. Sometimes the first time your computers won't read what projector cable it might be, so sometimes you might think you already plugged in the cable, but then but the projector isn't showing anything. Sometimes you need to press Windows P, and it'll allow you to choose these selections. So I'm just going to talk about these. So duplicate is basically anything will show up on your projector. So I'm going to click Windows P again, and whatever you have on your screen, that's on one side, and then whatever you want to project, that's on the other side of your. But so sometimes you guys see in school your teachers dragging the window and moving it towards the right, and I know that's what they do sometimes. But that's what Windows P does for extend. It displays literally on the other side, the right side of this imaginary window that should be projected as the screen. And finally, the second screen only, that's disabling your screen on your computer and then only enabling the screen on the projector. So usually for us in media team, we're going to be using extend just specifically for PowerPoint. But for those of you who don't have the window key, top completely. Okay, so if you guys go to your home computer screen, what that does is it allows you guys to be it allows you to choose it's the same process with Windows P. What that does is it's just a longer process. Um, Giving you options for project, like computer screen only, or duplicate, extend, or second screen only. But I'm going to right click here, and if you guys go to screen resolution, you guys should it should pop up another window that allows you more options to choose how you guys want to project your computer onto a projector. But the computer's taking a long time to load. But that's what Control P is very useful for. I mean, Windows P, for those who do have a Windows. Okay, so here we go. So screen resolution. So I'm just going to go through the process for those who don't have a Windows key on your computer. But it should allow you should be able to find selections of okay, here we go. Change the appearance of your displays. So the one should be where your mobile PC display is, what you're literally seeing right now. And you can change it to VGA cable with a display device on VGA cable, which whatever cable you're going to connect it to. But sometimes project to a second screen, that's what this Windows P is about. So sometimes it would show this project to a second screen. So I'm going to click on that instead for those who don't have a Windows key. And this selection should pop up, but I don't know what it might look differently for those who don't have the Windows key on your keyboard. But that is the most useful hotkey for anyone in Media Team that ever wonder if, hey, what's going on? I put in the cable in my computer, but it's not showing on the screen. So that's what screen resolution is. It allows you to choose those displays on your computer and on the projector that you're going to display on. Alright, so that's it for all the hotkeys on PowerPoint, from starting to making a PowerPoint to displaying a PowerPoint. So I think that is all the hotkeys that I would be teaching, but I would show you guys more if I do find any. But later on we're going to be learning more about the different uses of the tabs here in PowerPoint. So thank you for watching, and best of luck.